Hello?
Hello, Betty. This is the Black Hood speaking.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Every time I watch this, I will stand in total disbelief watching the all-black neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods around Atlanta, Georgia, places that have been utterly forgotten by the ruling class, rat-infested, crime-riddled, impoverished. These people coming out and cheering for Donald Trump as Donald Trump rolls through their neighborhood, screaming, "Free my N-word, Donald Trump," saying Fanny done effed up.
They got everybody.
They got everybody out. And listen to this.
Look at that. Oh.
Fanny done effed up, ladies and gentlemen. This is power. This is what scares the hell out of our ruling regime. Because, you see, if you don't have 90% of the black vote, it is impossible for you to ever win another election in America as a Democrat. Donald Trump driving through an urban poor neighborhoods of Atlanta after his arrest. Well, happens next will shock you. Trump gives people hope. Libs want this video deleted. The media want it censored. You know what to do. This doing 12 million views, 65,000 retweets, 190,000 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, why not? Just retweet it right now. Because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm starting to see a trend as to maybe why certain communities in America so desperately want Democrats out of power. Why certain communities in America feel like they themselves are being replaced. I know it's something you're not supposed to say. Well, what if it's not me saying it? What if they're the black residents in New York City, longtime residents of New York City, been there, I don't know, Reconstruction, maybe longer, I don't know, saying that the sanctuary city status that has made the city a magnet for every illegal criminal migrant from around the world are there taking up all of their resources. Why do we have to take the brunt of everything? Listen to these Democrat voters from the urban neighborhoods of New York saying they can't take it anymore.
Neighborhood in Queens between NYCHA tenants and newly arrived migrants.
Bob, tensions are growing with not enough food to go around.
Why
Food.
do we have to take the butt of everything? Okay, this community here is already suffering.
The residents living in NYCHA's Queensbridge houses look forward to the mobile food pantries that show up weekly. But over the past year, they have witnessed 8,000 migrants move into their neighborhood, and they have also noticed the migrants are also starting to take their stuff.
They was first online for the turkeys this morning. If they tell you to be there at 11 o'clock, you get there like 10:30, 10:45, but they already out there. The line is from over there to over here.
Free
Oh,
food
my.
giveaways, especially during the holidays, have become a source of tension between longtime New Yorkers struggling to get by and newly arrived migrants who are using the system to survive. A month ago, one altercation got so heated between a resident and a migrant.
Well.
someone ended up in the hospital.
We would never turn anyone away for a meal, but there simply just is not enough for both NYCHA residents and the migrant shelter residents.
Councilmember Julie Wan says she alerted the mayor to the growing tension in her community and was able to get $50,000 to increase the number of hot meals served inside NYCHA's. But she's concerned the mayor's new budget cuts will only put further stress on a community already living in scarcity.
Oh, okay. So you're telling me that a city that is going to go bankrupt, that is effectively completely bankrupt, because it is a sanctuary city where the city is required to provide housing for everyone and food for everyone, that the people who are already living there, who live off the system, who do not contribute anything, and who are already welfare recipients, living entirely and totally subsisting off the state, that when you bring in more of those people, it collapses the system. That's what you're saying. Oh, got it. Maybe this is why residents of New York, particularly black residents, are saying it's time for totally and completely dismantle the Democrat Party. That is why it is very interesting to watch the what has been bubbling under the surface now finally explode forth when black residents of New York City, some of whom have suffered horrible tragedies, like this woman who lost her son, who was, I believe, an Army, active duty Army service member or Army veteran, Black mother who lost her veteran son, New York City, unhinged crime crisis finally snaps against Democratic Party. People are walking away from the plantation of the Democrat Party once and for all. These are the kind of words that you are seeing across America. This is the kind of sentiment you're seeing across America as minority populations start to realize Joe Biden doesn't have anything good planned for you. Joe Biden is a vicious, venal racist, and he's following through on that worldview. For real. Watch.
The pike that are going to affect the brown and black community, just like the illegals that are being pushed into these communities, sucking up the resources from the longtime residents that live there. All right, taxpayers. Poor taxpayers are now going to have to foot the bill for these people, and we can't even afford to pay our own rent. All right. Now we have tax coming down to programs and different things that are going to be cut directly from our community to pay for illegals. All right. There's a problem with that. There's a huge problem with it. And, you know, minorities may be silent as far as being vocal, but I believe that, you know, in 24, this new election, the next cycle, we're going to see a overwhelmingly amount of people that we have not seen in 30 years come out to vote. All right, people are being educated on the voter registration piece, how to change their party affiliation, question number 14 on their voter registration form, and people are walking away from the plantation of the Democratic Party once and for all.
You know, that woman's sentiment, while you might say, oh, that's a little hot, people are walking away from the plantation of the Democratic Party, it's actually backed up by data. This is shocking. Check this out.
As our new poll shows, the president's approval among black voters is down 17 points since the first year of his presidency. Mr. Biden is also down by double digits among Latinos, voters without a college degree, and independents. And as we mentioned, 59% of Democratic primary voters tell us they want to see a challenger to President Biden.
I could show you clip after clip after clip of black people, Hispanic people hating on Joe Biden. Flipping the script. Love him or hate him. I used to be a Democrat. I had to walk away from the Democrat Party because what are they doing for this country? Nothing, says this dude. This dude says the same thing. This homie says the same thing. Very flamboyant, painted fingernails, a flamboyant individual. Who, like, this guy's saying, make America great again. He's voting for Donald Trump. What? This guy's hood. I mean, that's literally his handle, his hood. He's saying he's voting for Donald Trump. This is what actually coalition building looks like. And I can show you exactly how this coalition has been built. One, you effectively go into these communities and try and replace these poor people. And two, you treat them like trash. Three, when you're doing award ceremonies for like the hip hop, whatever, Black History Month, I'm not exactly sure what Joe Biden's talking about here. You talk about one of the more famous rappers in American history, LL Cool J, and you call him LLJ Cool, and then you talk about how strong and strapping he is. That's how you do minority outreach. Watch.
And two of the great artists of our time representing the groundbreaking legacy of hip-hop in America, LLJ Cool J. By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs. I think he's... And MC Light, both of you, thank you. Because they both have the light off on the mic, you know you're all here to listen to the new edition. Mike Bibbins, 40 years producing music that lifts our souls.